HEARTIA. I wanted to ask if you would marry me.
But that would mean I'd finally become a princess?
Ugh! I'm sick to death of that stupid girl! I should be marrying him!
We should live in the castle instead.
We will! I just need to think of a plan.
We could involve the witches. Nobody will dare to even question them.
No, they hate the fairies.
What if we change their minds?
What are you doing here? We made an agreement. No fairies here. We've come to sort things out. How can we possibly sort things out? Just listen to me. If I become the fairy queen, you have my word that we will call a truce between these petty land squabbles. I'm listening. I want you to kill a fairy called HEARTIA. In return, you will have all the land up to the magic teapot. That's a very strange thing for a fairy to want to hurt another. She must be a terrible fairy. It's rare for fairies to be unkind. Will you do it? Or should I find somebody else?
You dragged me out for this to tell me we need to kill some fairy?
You can't spend all day at home, TRACEY. You actually have to do some work.
We don't have to kill her. Don't we need a new elder to look after the second boarding house? You surely don't expect me to do it after my track record of making friends.
I personally like the idea, but she's not a witch.
What if she thinks that she is?
It's supposed to take years of preparation.
Well, it's not like anybody is desperate to join.
We will of course have to erase her memory.
Are you all crazy? A fairy living with us? I can't deal with this. I am leaving.
TRACEY, please don't do this.
You'll never see this face again.
Hi everyone, it's me Hatsy and I'm back with part 9 of Let's Play Witches. So, in the beginning part we met a few new characters. We met the Fairy Prince Charles, Twinkle the Evil Fairy and her daughter Serenity. I didn't say the names, but they're the names of the characters. And also we met a past member of the Elder Witches, which was TRACEY. But the reason why TRACEY left is because she didn't like the thought of living with a fairy. And the Elder Witches decided to brainwash HEARTIA, or like erase her memory, I guess, and so that she would be able to become part of their group. But Twinkle the Evil Fairy really wanted HEARTIA dead, and that is because she wanted to marry the Fairy Prince for herself, and Twinkle is an evil fairy. But of course Elizabeth didn't believe that, because Twinkle came to her, she thought that maybe HEARTIA was the evil one. So the witches don't really know about HEARTIA's past, if HEARTIA is evil or not, or like what sort of corruption she caused. But I think it's going to be interesting in the future if HEARTIA does discover where she came from and about the Fairy Prince. We'll just have to see what happens. But anyway, Calvin is round at the house. Marielle actually asked Calvin in the last part to get rid of Damien for her, because Marielle doesn't want to marry Damien. And she thinks that Calvin would be the perfect person to get rid of him for her. She knows that Calvin really likes her, and maybe he would do it. I mean, we'll have to see at the end, because that'll be like, I guess, the end finale. That's what I'm hoping. But I think, even just for now, I think that Calvin is rather close to Damien, and I think it would be interesting whether he would choose his friend or whether he would choose the girl that he's absolutely in love with. Now in this part, I do want to also focus on some of the other girls like Ellen and Devin. So I think it would be a good idea if we invited round Onyx and maybe a few of the others. I don't think they know anyone though. No, I think that's it. And I don't want, as horrible as it sounds, I don't want Eliona getting involved with Calvin because he's sort of in his own world right now. Oh, Onyx is sleeping. I thought I installed a mod. I'm pretty sure I installed a mod that you could just wake people up and get anybody here, but okay, maybe it's just a better idea to just get them all in the room and sleeping so that I can fast forward time and we can go straight to morning and then we can invite over some of the wizards. Okay, so it's now morning and I think some of the girls are starting to wake up. Eliona's going to go downstairs and she's already doing this stuff. I don't know why the Sims just do stuff on their own. They never used to do that for The Sims 3. You had to do pretty much everything for them in The Sims 3. That's how I can remember. But then again, maybe I have my settings on a really strange mode. Now, they're all going to go down and I guess call this to a meal. I always just imagine witches to eat really strange things. That's what they're going to do. They're just going to have some really odd food just in the morning. Also going to get Marielle up. Now, Calvin actually went home. I want to get him back though. I do want to do that. Oh, HEARTIA's out as well. We've got a few people around. So I'm just getting Eliona to bring Onyx for us because I think that's a really nice idea. HEARTIA has just decided to go home. And I think that being able to get a lot of the wizards out would be a really nice idea. I feel like a lot of the problems that would be going on at the witch's house at the moment would probably be the fact that they don't have many people to speak to. And it's quite a private place. There really aren't many people that come to this house. I haven't really seen many visits going on either. There's not many people that just come and knock on the door randomly, which is really odd because that's usually what happens in The Sims. But honestly, I'm not even joking. I'm going to say at least 50 Sims walk past here every single day. So these two have just found each other as well. I wasn't expecting that actually. Why is Devin angry? Let's see why she's angry. From hot-headed trait. Okay. Maybe we should go and stir some things up downstairs because I think Devin is also a jealous person. No, she's not actually. Okay. But she could be. She could be jealous. Well, maybe we should go and talk to the wizards then. I don't want it to be nasty to Oscar. Maybe she would take it out on Balthazar because she doesn't really know Balthazar. Also, Damien's here. I don't even know how he would feel about Marielle and Calvin. I don't think he would really care that much because he really, really likes Jenny at the moment. I thought Onyx was in the house. Turns out he's not in the house anymore. Where is he? Oh, he was in the basement. What are you doing in the basement? What did he see? Little update though. How much have these grown since the last part? I think there's going to be some gardening going on in here later. Also want to hire a maid. We're going to do some house stuff because we haven't done that in a really long time. So hire a service. If we hired a maid that was a scheduled maid, I think that would be really good. Maybe this would be something fun to do. I don't know if this would get their fun up, but we could definitely try it. We could wish for skills because that's probably what Devin would want to do. I'd imagine. I think she'd probably want to. Oh, present an offering of 5,000 simoleons. She could gamble away the school's money. That would be terrible. Oh my gosh, look at all this. That's crazy. Let's see what she's got. 5,000 simoleons isn't enough to make another wish, apparently. Maybe we'll come back to it. I can't believe she just gambled away that much. Well, I gambled away that much. Okay, this is the maid, I'm guessing. But whilst that's going on, I just want to get their needs up. I never do this. While the maid's cleaning up all the rubbish in the house, Marielle's going to go and cook that food. Now, I want to make sure that nobody else is down in this basement because that does mean that anybody that comes down here right now and could go into one of these rooms or could see what's inside is going to be put into one of these rooms. And it's looking like Balthazar and Onyx are on their way just because I saw Balthazar coming up and I don't think that's a very good thing. So we're just at the wizard's house and they've just got back from school. Now, something that I did want to do was I wanted to, okay, well, why haven't they got back from school yet? Some of them have. Oh, they're supposed to be there till 3. Okay, well, I don't think that everybody's at school. No. This is really odd because it says, oh no, okay, they're late for school. That's different. Well, I guess they were at school and they've just come back. It's not really a big deal. They've lost half an hour of time. Well, if they did homework, then that would probably do some good. So they're probably going to do that. Now, something that I did want to try out was I actually got another fountain because I was really curious about the one next door. So I'm going to get, I think I'm going to get maybe Balthazar over here, and he's going to make a wish, and he's going to wish for something, like, I guess, really big. But we're going to make an offering first, because something that we did, I guess, wrong in the other house was we made an offering, or we made a wish before we made an offering, so it didn't work out very well. But I do want to try this out, because I wonder what would happen if we wished for, like, I guess something, and then gave it like a massive offering towards it. We've just got to see what happens, but I think it would be really interesting. Maybe if we made a wish for romance for Balthazar, and we could see what happens, because honestly, I've actually never tried one of these fountains out before. I tried it, I guess, with Elizabeth, with Fortune and stuff. Okay, what's just happened? How strange is this? Balthazar has apparently got a new girlfriend that's just appeared out the fountain. That's so strange. I didn't know that happened. I honestly didn't know. I think I've tried like other things out in the past, but I've never ever tried that out. She looks a lot like Amelia though, which is strange because I think in like the first few parts, Balthazar was the one that was up in Amelia's room being really creepy. And I think he even got to the point where he tried sleeping in a bed. Or at least I think he even did. So maybe his dream person would look like Amelia. She does. I don't know what she's going to do here though. That's so odd. She definitely needs to change her clothes. Anyway, I do want Tatum and Vivian to see each other now. I would actually like Tatum to be able to propose. I don't know if it's too soon, but they are teens, but I think that would be really, really nice. Now, I don't know if this interaction means that they are going to be engaged as soon as they age up, but I think that's lovely. I think that's absolutely lovely. She's already wearing a ring as well. I hope she hasn't already been promised or something. I think what I'm going to do is going to leave this part here, and I will speak to you all for part 10. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to watch until the end, and I will speak to you all soon.